What's up, guys? It's Hoya Sports Network over here, and for those of you who are NBA fans, their draft was yesterday, so I hope the teams that you guys follow, I hope they drafted the players that you wanted and fit your squad best. And yeah, that's pretty much it in regards to that. And free agency is also upon us. It opened up, I believe, Monday of this week. Many moves have happened. Chris Paul went to the Suns. Danny Green went from OKC to the Sixers. And then the big one is that James Harden, he doesn't want anything to do with the Rockets no more. He wants to leave. He has made it clear that the Brooklyn Nets are his #1 and favorite destination to form a triple threat alongside with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. That would be interesting if this move were to happen. Let's see what happened. But that's pretty much it for basketball so far. Football. Tua. A lot of people. Tua's the real thing. That's all I gotta say. But a lot of people, when Fitzpatrick lost his starting job to Tua Tagovailoa, sorry if I said his last name wrong. Many people's Dolphins fans were mad. Many people were. Next up, we got football, guys. Tua Tagovailoa is the real thing. I'm sorry if I said his last name wrong, but many people were mad and guessing what the Dolphins were doing with this decision in regards to sitting down Fitzpatrick and putting in Tua. And many people said, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That was the case, but Tua came in. He is doing a tremendous job. He's on a 2-game winning streak, undefeated rookie quarterback right now, and I have to say he has impressed a lot of people, and he's the real thing. And hopefully he could stay uninjured and become the real thing. Sorry, guys, trying to hold the sneeze. Excuse me. But yeah, he's pretty much the real thing. And I'm curious to see how that goes. Miami's finally in a good moment over there, and with the Tom Brady-less Patriots, the AFC North, I believe, is up for grabs, or AFC East. I'm sorry, I forgot what division they're in, but it's pretty much up for grabs for anyone. My fantasy football update. I don't remember when was the last time I updated you guys, but my last game I won, which was against the second place guy in my division, and now your boy is only 1 game away from second place, which is tremendous for me. And let's just say it was not easy. As you guys could see, I won by 18, I want to say 22 points. It was probably the closest matchup I've ever had, by far. Lamar Jackson, he showed up. He did good for me against New England. Aaron Jones, he's still getting on his feet, but he still had a decent day for me overall. Melvin Gordon, he's been disappointing me these past 2 games. It's just been disappointing. He hasn't gotten at least 10 fantasy points for me, and it's pretty bad. But hopefully he could bounce back against Miami. Chris Godwin, he bounced back from the bad game. I think everyone from the Bucks had a bad game last game where they got smoked by the Saints. Metcalf had a surprisingly bad game. Honestly, I feel it wasn't a bad game on Metcalf's part. I just feel he wasn't targeted enough. If he was targeted enough, he would have became a threat, so he gets a pass. Every time I put a tight end, like, tight ends only like to turn up when I don't have them in my lineup. Jimmy Graham in my lineup only had 0 points, but in his defense, the Chicago offense was horrible that game against Minnesota. Jared Jeudy, he turned up. Clutch for me. They got an interception, they got a forced fumble, and then they got a sack. And then the freaking kickoff return by Patterson, man, that saved my fantasy team. He got me 6 points when he scored that TD on the Vikings. And then Blankenship, like always, he's a very good kicker. Always brings up good points for me. Okay. That's pretty much it for my fantasy team. I must win this week. Yes, I'm 1 game behind second place. I have to win this week. Dallas Cowboys update. We played against pretty good job. He was pretty impressive at quarterback. And to be honest, it's been announced that Andy Dalton is going to take over for Gilbert. And I'm not sure how many people like that situation. I'm not sure how many people favor it at the very least. But Andy Dalton was originally supposed to be the backup QB. He is getting paid for this, so I hope he can still impress and my Cowboys can still make a push for the playoffs because we're only one game behind. We play Minnesota this Sunday, so we got to watch out for them. I feel the only dangerous piece we have to watch out for is Dalvin Cook, and we can't let Kirk Cousins get hot or else, because he has some pretty good wide receivers over there in Minnesota. Their defense is pretty solid. Well, hopefully we can win this weekend. For soccer, Kevin De Bruyne he's working a contract extension with Manchester City. I expect him to stay. This guy ever since he got there, he's loved it there, and City's his team, and yeah, I believe Pep Guardiola also got extended, so things are looking good for City in the future. They got Guardiola extended, and they're working on De Bruyne's extension, so I expect him to stay there. I don't expect him to leave Manchester City. Paul Pogba, supposedly the unhappy man at Man United. Many people are expecting him to leave, but I believe, sadly, he will stay at United. I think he's gonna stay for an extra 2 years. UFC, Conor McGregor versus Dustin. Sorry if I say his last name wrong. Poirier has been announced. It's gonna be a good fight. Expect me to watch it. I've been learning about the UFC this year, and I've just been getting into it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep learning about it, and I'm for sure gonna watch this fight. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for all your support. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys continue to join me in this journey and witness my growth over these seasons, and it's gonna be amazing, guys. I really appreciate you guys so much. Joya Sports Network with 151 subscribers. Peace.